up to the boys. Fox and Shane, set your minds free, no locks and chains. Do what you love, roll the dice. 50-50, we cold as ice. One thing cold, but a penny turn red. Can't let that shit go in my head, war gaming.
Hey, what's going on, guys? You have tuned into Hobby Homies. We are your weekly tabletop podcast. I'm Shane. As always, I'm hanging out with Fox.
What's up? Haven't done my hair. I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry for all those listening at home. You can probably hear how bad my hair is. I apologise.
And Churchy, of course.
How you going, guys?
We are kicking back today, having a beverage.
A beverage or two.
This will be an extended beers and banter because
we're lazy as shit.
Yep.
Yeah. We've been insanely busy.
It's been hectic, dude.
Your work. Tell me about work.
Oh, I just did work. I don't want to talk about work.
No, that's fair.
Anyway, I got stuck back over time and my truck is... I don't even get me started.
What is wrong with the truck, bro?
So I inherited another truck, right? Because we had a crew change.
Yeah.
So I've got a new bloke.
Yeah.
Maddie. He might be listening. He asked me, what's your podcast called? So I told him, so he's probably not listening.
Yeah, no. It's ambitious of you to think he would listen, but yeah, that's nice of you.
So got a new truck. I've inherited it, and it's just an absolute brothel.
Really?
It's putrid.
Wow.
It is putrid. There's just shit everywhere.
How does that...
half the tools.
So wait, you had a truck?
Had a truck, yes. Pedro has that truck.
And Pedro's taken the nice truck?
Yep.
Even though you were the lead guy in that truck?
I wasn't the lead guy. We were a team.
Yeah, you're the lead guy. Yeah. It's
so that was my truck, right? And then Pedro started working with me.
Yeah.
And he spent a whole weekend and decked it out, right?
Oh, right.
In his own time. He built shelves and paid for shit.
For real?
Yeah.
It's like an office.
Yeah, it is.
You guys.
We spend so much time in that truck. It is everything.
Wow.
It is home while we're on shift.
Kitchen.
There's a kitchen, there's a fridge and a microwave, and some boys have coffee machines in their trucks.
Holy crap.
We work hard, okay?
Yeah, all right. That's more than my office has. I don't have a microwave.
Chair?
No, but that's a fucking
No, a massage person.
We massage each other.
I like this truck. I want to be in this truck. Wait, so it was your truck, Pedro.
We got a fridge. Does that count?
Yeah.
You put whatever
What's
you want
the difference? Like, literally, what's the difference?
A mini fridge.
Yeah. If it's a mini fridge with alcohol in it, is it not a mini bar?
Yeah, I guess you just dedicate one of the shelves to like different types of
Like whiskey and...
Yeah, in your mind, Churchy, how many different alks have to be in there for it to be a mini bar?
Give us a number.
Like, if there's just beers in there, it's just a fridge, right?
It's a beer fridge.
It's a beer fridge.
Be like a full mini, like a mini bar.
Yeah.
I'd say maybe like at least 3 to 5 because you need enough to make some kind of cocktail.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's what I would class as a mini bar.
Five? 5 sounds good.
Yeah, 3 doesn't seem like enough, right?
Whiskey.
Right.
Yeah.
Vodka. Gin.
Yeah.
At least those 3. Right?
A white rum.
White rum. Of course.
Yeah,
rum.
Rum.
Yeah.
Any rum. You're right.
Yeah. So maybe
Tequila.
just like beer. Beer, your choice of spirit, a mixer, and then like some other
Miscellaneous.
whatever other
Sundry.
things you want to
Sundry.
Yeah.
cocktails.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I agree.
Limes, exactly.
Olives, I don't know.
This
Limes,
is
bit of mint, a little bit of mint.
This is important and something we need to get to the bottom of.
I fucking love mojitos, man.
Never had a mojito.
A mojito?
But if you
Never had a
don't like
cocktail.
mint, if you don't like mint, you won't like it.
I do like mint, but I just
Like
think
slap
mint
up-
in a
slap
drink.
up mint and like, it's just.
Churchy was a bartender.
I know.
Yeah, for a bit.
I know. When are you going to bring those skills to the podcast?
True.
I don't know. When I remember them.
When we have a mini bar.
One day,
Minibar.
one day we'll be doing an episode and we'll just have Churchy like behind us, but like in the back shop, but there, right? And he'll be like,
And I'll be
In the new
like,
studio, would we have room?
we can make room.
Yeah, with a cam at Churchy with his full bar get up, just making us drinks.
Bow tie?
Oh, absolutely. Cool. Suspenders?
Absolutely.
I'm keen. It sounds like a laugh.
Yeah. That's great. Write that in. Write that in. Put that in your 3D render.
Jot that down.
Yeah. So, what was the point of this conversation? Yeah, so now you got the new dingy truck.
New dingy truck.
Doesn't have a mini bar in it.
No, it does. We bought one yesterday.
But is it a mini bar or is it a mini fridge?
Does it come with a bartender?
Yeah.
It doesn't, but we're hiring.
I'll tell you what.
It's not great, I'll be honest.
Pays
Free
awful.
massages.
So yeah, I got this truck, which is an absolute shambles. So been slowly cleaning it up, finding out we don't have tools when we need those tools, which is when you want to know, you don't have those tools.
Yeah. Is that sentence right? You want to know you don't have this? I don't know. But I think what you're saying is that's not you want. I don't know. What did you say?
I don't know.
Well, so he's got a new truck.
So I'm finding out I don't have those tools when
you need them.
Is that what I said?
No, yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So
So now you're getting the tools, or you're just trying to put them in a.
Monday we're getting a purchase order.
Oh,
We're going to Total Tools and we're getting those tools.
you go get those tools. What's your
Go.
brand? What's your go-to tool brand?
Depends on what you're buying.
Correct.
You
Correct.
go
That's
cheeky
the
bit
answer.
Makita.
We've got Milwaukee.
Yeah, my man, Milwaukee.
Yes.
Yeah.
Little bit overpriced, but
Yeah.
really
You pay
good.
for the name,
Yeah.
but it is good. Makita and Milwaukee, they're both on par.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what?
They're the two main ones I see around.
Yeah. Red and blue.
Yeah.
Green? Whatever.
Red and black and green and black, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Everyone just throws black on. They think it looks
Guts
mean.
do. It does.
It's like if you got yellow, what's the yellow on black? It's
DeWalt.
DeWalt. And they're like,
yeah.
yellow's not
they're
manly.
like the Ferraris of tools.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
They're the fancy boys.
Yeah.
I've got a
Milwaukee
DeWalt.
and Makita are like you're holding them forward, and then you roll in a fucking DeWalt, which is basically a Bentley.
What's
Not
the
really, but-
what's the good green one where it's like $500 for a naked?
I don't know.
It's the real good one. It's like if
when you say green, all I think is Azito.
yeah, I know, and that's what ruins their name. Everyone's like, "Is that an Azito?" And you're like, "No, mate, it's a Tesla. It's the Tesla of tools." Yeah, I don't know.
Lambo.
Yeah, I'll think about it. I'll Google it when there's at the moment. Yeah. So this is a hobby podcast, just in case
Yeah,
you.
why are we talking about tools?
Because there are some tools that are great in the hobby.
Yes, they are.
Like
Brushes.
brushes. Hey, I do have a question.
Scalpel thingy, the cutter knife.
Absolutely.
That's right.
The scalpel thingy cutter knife.
I wanted to, because it's on brand, I wanted to ask you a question you were in no way qualified to answer.
I'll answer any question I'm in no way qualified to answer.
I know. And that's why I thought this is perfect for you. I want to know how myself, and all the listeners and those in the Discord, we're all looking to you for an answer on this.
Why?
How do we fight off the FOMO?
The FOMO? Fight
Yeah.
off the FOMO? Good question. Well, I can answer this one very well.
Yeah, you
As you know, I'm qualified.
you are overqualified.
You just don't.
Wow.
You just don't buy it.
There you go.
Just
You've
be
heard
like-
it here first.
Just be like, I don't need that.
Yeah. Yep. Let's
That's
think
the
of
Drake
something.
meme, by the way.
Yeah, for those listening, they can hear it.
I don't know.
Yeah, it is the Drake meme.
Yeah, yeah.
And then it's
It's like-
pointing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't meme.
Yep.
Well, you memed. Congratulations on your first meme.
I am a meme.
I am a meme. Yeah. How do you fight the FOMO? And I know you lose the battle a lot.
Oh, like so much. But like,
Yeah.
lately,
Like Curse City.
Yeah,
good
Curse City
example.
was probably the last FOMO that I actually bought into. I was getting stuck in the FOMO of all the Underworld's warbands.
Yeah.
Basically any 40k thing.
There
I was
was-
getting stuck into it.
There was that period where you and I were both bad. I think you were slightly worse during this time, and it was like Indominus. It was a bunch of Dominion.
The Age of Sigma Indominus.
You didn't get that though.
You better believe I did.
There you go.
Doing shrimp.
So exactly. So it's Curse. No, you've opened Curse City now.
Started painting Curse City.
So you went Indominus, Dominion, Curse City, all those Underworld's warbands in between, because one day they're not going to be there.
They're gonna be gone.
They're going to be gone.
Get
You
'em.
got this. You
Get
got
'em while you can.
Wait, you got the kill team as well.
Yeah, that one. I haven't got any other ones.
That was I feel like they all kind of came out within this 1 year time frame.
kinda did, yeah.
Indominus. Well, Indominus was a while ago. Let's be honest. This is
Feels
starting
like
on-
like yesterday.
Yeah, yesteryear. But during that time, you were terrible. But now you've seemed to, like you said, Curse City was the last one you sort of went,
I need it.
I need it.
I need it.
because I don't want to not have it.
Yep. And I was lucky I did.
Well, it's re-released. You can just get it now.
For a little while, I had one of the few unopened boxes.
Sure, you
in
did.
Australia.
But
I
at
don't
the
know,
same time,
maybe.
when it was re-released and it was really easy to get, that's when you decided to open it. It's
Yeah.
not like you were hobbying with it when people couldn't.
No,
It sat there on your
that's right.
shelf.
That was my retirement
You
fund.
could have not had it.
Yeah, I was planning on selling that at a extremely scalped price.
Yeah. I mean, I hate scalpers except when they're me.
when I do it.
Yeah. If everyone else is making money, well, that's just not on. But
No.
me, I mean, I got kids to feed. Well, got mouths to feed. At least one.
A rabbit.
A rabbit. Yeah, there you go. You got to feed your rabbit.
Feed the rabbit.
That's that's the perfect comeback if you put something up on like one of them buy sell swaps
Yeah.
for a higher price and people are like, oh, you're scalping. You'd be like, bro, I got a rabbit to feed. Man, don't hate on me. I'm just trying to get some food for my rabbit.
Do you know how much they actually eat? They never stop eating.
I've seen how much he shits, so I can do some quick maths. At least a kilo a day.
Bro chows down.
Yeah,
does.
he must.
He
Absolute
does.
must.
He's a fiend. His heartbeat runs at like fucking 400 beats per minute.
Wow. And that's just when he sees you walk in the door with some food. Yes.
Yep.
We're talking about FOMO.
FOMO.
So
Yeah.
how have you fought it off since then?
I've just it's
done.
been hard. It's
Yeah.
been hard, but I've just been like, nah, don't need it.
Okay.
Don't need it. I mean, like, to be fair, like, I mean, like, got a wedding to pay for, right? So
Yeah,
like,
sure.
I'm like, okay, I can't
Got
be
bills.
spending hundreds of dollars on hobby every fucking week. You know?
I feel that. I feel that.
Yeah. But it's just so hard because like GW, I mean, not to hate on GW again, but like there's always something coming out.
That's not hate. That's
Every week there's
Yeah.
something coming out.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, maybe it's you know, it's obviously it's intentional, right?
Yeah.
Like you look at Mantic and other companies like that, and there's like they're getting up there. They're releasing a lot of stuff now, but it's not every week.
Yeah.
You can guarantee with GW every week there's something new, whether it's one model or one box or one whole fucking range refresh.
Yeah.
There's always like something coming out.
Which is what you want as a consumer
Yeah,
who's
oh,
in the
yeah.
game. You just
Yeah.
want options, but unfortunately the way they handle it, it makes it feel less like an option and more like a need.
A need, yeah.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, this probably works great for some people, like people who have exceptional control, who
Hello
can be
there.
like, who I only play Eldar, so I don't give a shit about all the chaos. Tyranids.
You only play what?
No, this is just an example.
All right, it's a bad example because you were about to say, I only play this, so I don't care about this.
It's not me, but this is like this is some person.
Sure.
This is someone.
Some person.
Someone out there.
Not
right?
you, because you don't play Sigma,
No.
but you bought Dominion.
I said Eldar.
Oh, sorry.
40k.
Yeah. Okay, all right. No, carry on with your example. It's good. Some person's like...
I am not me. I am
His
someone
name
else.
is Benson.
I'm
and
Benson,
He likes
who
Eldar.
plays Eldar. Right?
Benson. Hello, Benson.
Hello.
And you like Elder.
Hello,
I'm still
stranger.
Fox. No.
I don't
but you don't know me.
No.
Hi, Benson. I'm
How
Fox.
did I get here? What the fuck is going
Don't worry,
on?
Benson. Just go with it. You're on a podcast.
I am Eldar.
No. And I play Benson.
So Benson, tell me, when did you first know that you were an Eldar player?
Well, you see, Churchy, once I realized...
How do you know who Churchy is? He never even introduced himself.
my name?
How do you know Churchy and not me? This is disrespectful.
I follow Churchy's outward guides.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. You're that Benson.
Yeah.
Why do you like Elder?
So,
Yeah, why do you like
back to
Eldar,
my
Benson?
example. Back to my example, right?
Okay, yeah.
There's
What do you
one,
mean
there's one
example?
guy out there,
Benson.
wherever he is.
Loves Elder.
He only plays Eldar.
Yeah.
He looks at all the new Games Workshop releases and sees Age of Sigmar and Necromunda and
Yeah.
Underworlds, and he goes, yeah, they're cool.
Yeah.
Can't use them as Eldar, but they're cool.
Yeah.
And then Eldar comes along and he goes, yep, sweet, gets it.
Yeah.
And then for another 6 years,
Ambitious.
no more Eldar stuff.
Yeah.
He's fine with it, right?
Yeah.
Well, he's not fine with it, but he's like, he's not chomping
hate
at the
grows
bit
deep
for
within
every. Oh, it does. He resents them.
Yeah.
But you know, but like that, I'm sort of leaning more towards that, where I'm looking at all this
Sure.
other stuff. Where I'm like, I'm never gonna play it.
Yeah.
No matter how much I want to, I'm never gonna play it.
Yeah.
Age of Sigmar, probably never gonna play it.
Yeah.
Want to? Don't get me wrong. Got half a Stormcast army painted up.
Yeah.
Never gonna play him.
And you got 3 Stormcast armies, new on sprue,
Yeah.
and unpainted up
Yeah.
in your Dominion box.
Yeah. But I don't know. And I'm just like looking at things and I'm like, yeah, nah,
Yeah.
don't need it. Want it, but don't need it.
You're finding the ability to, whereas your willpower before was like, I might play it,
Yeah.
so therefore I must have it in case later on I want to play it.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
you've got the foresight to go, I will never play that.
Yeah.
And if I'm wrong, then I'll buy it.
Yeah, then if you can't get that because it's printed and gone, there'll be something else that's similar.
Yeah.
Right? Like
Yep.
you know, so yeah, I don't know. And like if you miss out, then oh well.
Yeah.
Like you mean I was collecting all the Underworld stuff because I was like, well, even if I don't play these, maybe later on down the track they'll be worth their value, what they are, if not more.
Yeah.
You know?
And that's fair. That's a collective vibe, and that's
Yeah.
a different part of the hobby.
I'm not banking on it like
Yeah.
you know, skyrocketing and being worth $300 for one warband.
Yeah.
Like that's never gonna happen, right?
Yeah.
But like
But you got a rabbit to feed.
I got a rabbit to feed.
Yeah.
But now I'm just like, if I don't have those new whatever they are, I don't care.
Yeah.
I got plenty.
Yeah,
now.
absolutely. I think Underworld's Warband is a cool thing to collect because they're unique.
They are.
They're limited print. They are just a collector's item, so to speak, you know, and they will hold their value because you can always play that game. In 20 years from now, there'll be a community that still want to play that game if it's not, you know, still being actively printed.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, oh, damn, there's this really cool Warband released in Season 3.
Yeah.
But you just can't get your hands on it. I want it. I would spend $200 on it. And you're like, well, I got it.
There you go.
But you're going to have to go either 200. I got a rabbit. I got 3 rabbits to feed.
3 rabbits to feed.
We're breeding like rabbits.
Yeah, we're breeding like rabbits.
Like-
I've got 3 of them now.
Rabbits.
Yes.
That's right, Benson. They are.
You have done well to, and you're right. You know, it's almost the double-edged sword of them having these release schedules is that they're so constant. Like you said, chances are if you miss out on this and you later get into the game, there's going to be something else.
Yeah.
Like you said. I think what they're banking on is people and the current consumers being so, I need it now.
Yeah.
So if you 6 months from now go, damn, I want to get in and play Age of Sigmar, I'm not going to wait another 6 months to see if some awesome box set comes
Dominion
out.
box set comes
I need
out.
it now.
Yeah.
And it's that person that they want to go, oh, I never want to be in that situation.
Yeah.
Which was us. Absolutely.
I want to know like why they have picked that as a business model. Like why do you have to rely on your target audience buying the newest thing?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I get it. Like, well, I mean, actually, no, I don't fucking get it because, like, you know, like, why can't it just be there and for people to buy when they want it? If you guys know, let us know in the comments because, like, I would love to know.
Yeah.
Maybe I've got like 2 brain cells and I just can't figure it out.
That's true. Both are true.
Both, yeah. Thank you.
Well, you must have more because you figured out that you can't figure it out.
Yep.
So
3 brain cells.
3 brain cells. Yeah, I mean, like if you looked at all the stuff they'd released over the last 3 years, for example, they could not fit that all on their shelves.
No.
You know, so
yeah.
And I mean, I don't think it. I mean, we look at the Dominion set, for example.
Yeah.
It's right now. It's just sitting on a shelf.
And so many are.
And I think a lot of them are sitting on the shelf because a lot of them are sitting on the shelf.
Yeah.
If you went into a store and you're like, there's a Dominion set. I haven't seen that
Why have they
anywhere
got
else.
10 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd be like, well, people must want that.
Yeah.
But if you see it in every second hobby shop you go into, you're like, there's a Dominion set. They're not selling well. I could always snag one later on. You know? And it's obvious that mentality is what they're trying to work around.
Yeah.
If you see something on the shelf, you know it's not sought after.
Yeah.
If it's gone everywhere, people must want it.
Yeah.
And so they go, all right, that's a mentality, so let's make everything seem like it's never on the shelf.
Yeah,
Everyone
yeah.
always wants it.
It's so hard to get.
Yeah.
We weren't in the hobby when fantasy died. But apparently
Pour one out for fantasy.
Oh no.
No, I wouldn't do it to you.
Too much beer's been spit on this already.
Yeah. Used to be green, I believe. This is grass.
Yeah.
The mat in front of us is now grey.
It's now barren. Anyway,
Killed all the grass.
they say that they killed fantasy because they weren't selling any more models, right? Because
Sure.
like it was too hard to get into. You had to have.
Yep.
It was too expensive and all this nonsense,
Yep.
right? Which is probably true.
Yeah.
But like, do you reckon they've changed their release cycle and their business strategy around that? Around like, let's keep something coming out so that people never like have enough.
Yeah.
Or like,
yeah.
or their army's never finished because there's always something new.
Yeah. I don't know what their methods are at the higher ups and their motives or whatever. I mean, I know their motives. But whatever they're doing is bloody working. Like they're from a business standpoint, they're the gold standard. You know, like whatever their psychological manipulation of their customers is and the way they're playing their customers, they are absolutely knocking it out of the park because they make you feel like when Heresy comes out, this new box set, you'd be crazy not to get it.
Yeah.
Why? I don't play Heresy.
No.
Will I play Heresy? I don't know. Will I paint all those models? Probably not.
Definitely not.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even paint half the 40k models I have now.
Yeah.
Why would I go and... But I feel like I have to.
Yeah.
And so people like me, they just play me like a puppet. And I'm just like, here's my wallet. Here's my credit card.
Yeah.
Take it all.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe they learn from fantasy is a tough one because like fantasy, be it fantasy or be it Age of Sigma, it just cannot compete with 40k. Like it tries.
Yeah.
Definitely tries, and it's probably the second biggest game in the world, tabletop wise.
Probably.
But that's because it's made by the company that makes 40k.
40k, yeah.
You know, and it's a nice little fresh alternate
Yeah.
for those who like a fantasy vibe better, but it's so high fantasy, it's basically 40k a long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, you know?
Yes, it very much is. It's like you look at it and like, yeah, it's so far detached from the standard fantasy vibes.
Yeah.
Like it's a whole new thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whole new
It's
thing.
got a couple little old roots that keep its 1 foot in fantasy, like
One
Skaven.
toe
and-
in, kind of.
Yeah,
if
one
you're
toe in,
lucky.
yeah.
Even Skaven, sort of. You look at their Storm Fiends and that you could
Yeah.
put them in 40k and they'd be fine.
You just call them chaos. Well, it makes sense. They are chaos. But yeah, absolutely. You could summon them to the battlefield and be like, oh, there's chaos. You'd be like, sure, man. This is account says Keeper of Secrets. You'd be like, it's a little weird, but okay. If it keeps a secret, it's a Keeper of Secrets.
Exactly.
What are we tangent we went on? What were we talking about? FOMO.
FOMO.
Yeah, they do it well because I'm just like, at the moment, you know, Heresy. What else is coming out? The Knights box came out and it wasn't even that great value, and I just was like, I gotta have it.
Yeah.
I don't even collect Knights. Buy one box and I can have all the Knights. And
I remember there was a Knights box that came out still in 7th, right?
yeah,
Back when we just got in the hobby.
yeah,
Remember Fred?
yeah. I remember Fred.
He bought it, right?
There you go.
And it was like, the value of it was insane. It was like one night
Yeah,
and maybe like $15 more. And you got 2 nights
yeah,
and other stuff, right?
sure.
And like
Tokens or whatever.
Back then, I was just like, Jesus Christ, they're like $200 or whatever it was. Like, that's so much money for a model kit, right?
Yeah,
But now I just think like, that damn Fred.
that damn
got
Fred.
2 nights.
You're like, oh
Anyway.
damn, I want those 2 Knights.
yeah.
Well, this box came with a Knight and 2 smaller, you know,
Yeah, the little
little war dogs.
Yeah.
It came with the new one, and I think that's one of their strategic things. That's not where I thought the episode was going to go, but anyways, it's another one of their strategic marketing things that we saw with the Kill Team that we're just looking at.
Yeah.
And it's that they'll release something, but at the start it's only in this box.
Yeah.
And they'll leave it like that for a little while,
Yeah.
so that there's no other way. Because I think I feel like that started with Indomitus. 9th edition rule book only came
Was it?
in the box set for at least the first few
It might
months.
have been. And Orc Snaggers.
Yeah,
Or
Beast
Codex?
Snaggers. Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Codex. Exactly. That's maybe I'm thinking of that instead.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. Same with I believe the Natchman's rules for Kill
yeah.
Team is only
Yeah.
in the Kill Team box. It's not a separate thing you can purchase yet.
Not yet.
So it's like, hey, you got to get the box if you want that book.
But that started becoming a theme. And I think the Sisters of Battle thing was the same thing. You couldn't get the Codex
Yeah, possibly.
without that box. Or maybe it was you could... Oh, there was...
Who knows?
Yeah.
We don't know what we're talking about. But
No,
I mean,
we're
if you're
not
listening, you already know that. Yeah. Well, I want you to tell me. So you've answered how to solve FOMO.
Yeah, just don't.
Just don't.
Just don't.
Know that there's something coming out later on if
Yeah.
you do later get into it, or just be realistic with yourself and you're like, if you look at your collection now,
Yeah.
which has for you Age of Sigma models in it unpainted,
Yeah.
don't need to buy that new Age of Sigma box.
No.
If you see that Chaos Knights thing and you've got a Knight built unpainted, probably don't need to buy that box. What makes you think you'll paint those and not the one you've already got?
Nothing.
Exactly. So I might have answered my own question just then, but how do I fight what I call FOMO Ohata,
FOMO or Hata.
which is the fear of missing out on having all the armies? Because I was messaging Reese Cunningham, a world famous Warhammer player.
Yes.
If your world consists of Geelong
Yeah.
and surrounding suburbs. If your world is my world, it's the world famous.
Reese, you are Fox's World.
You are my world. And I appreciate all of your input. Because I sent him, you've received a myriad of these messages before. One day, literally,
They all blur together.
yeah, literally one day, I sent him a message that said, oh, what did it say? Do you still have this army? Because he's like me. He cycles through his armies.
Yeah. He chases the meta.
He chases the meta.
Yeah.
And that's what I said. We have the same weakness, which is the desire to have all the armies.
Yeah.
He just turned his into a strength.
Yeah.
Which is the ability to chase the meta and turn it into competitive
And he
play.
paints them.
Well, Not really.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I think he does paint some, but I
Yeah.
think he buys a lot painted. So I asked him. I
Okay.
think I must have asked, do you still have some of your Grey Knights?
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, I do. They're painted yellow though. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. Because in my head I was like, oh, I'd love to build up my Grey Knights force. I looked at my Grey Knights.
Grey Knights.
Yeah, exactly.
You just had them.
Yeah.
Like, fucking. 6
I've still
months
got
ago.
15 painted one, semi-painted. They look beautiful.
15? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
3 units of 5, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I finished the base on those, and
You
then
just need to, like, I swear you just need to, like, do the books.
do the books.
They got little books on it.
Oh yeah, I do. That's all I need to do. The books and bases.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one day. It's an afternoon of hobby.
Oh, it's a long afternoon. And it's fiddly, and I'd have to paint them, and then what's the point?
they
Because then I
would
can't play
be
them.
Done in the cabinet.
Yeah, sitting there, not playing games. I need 2,000 points, Shane.
I thought we were past this 2,000 point thing.
Yeah, no, we are. No, we are. We absolutely are.
Are we?
You're right. That's why I'm here with the kill team book. I'm like, can I use them in kill team?
100 points of kill team.
I need 100 points, Shane. I just love all the armies, and I just like look through the thing, and I'm just like, damn. And like, yes, I want to have 2,000 points just so I can, because it's the easiest way to find an opponent.
Yeah. Oh,
know?
yeah, absolutely. Like 2,000 points is great because you can halve it for 1,000.
Yep.
Meet in the middle at 1,750 or 1,500 or whatever.
Yeah, go
Like-
low combat patrol if you want, and just have
Yeah.
options for those smaller games.
Yeah.
Or if you need to, throw a full proper 2,000 point game, you've got
Yeah.
all the pieces for it.
I get it. I get that. But like, at the same time, like, I mean, I suppose it's probably good when building an army. It's a good target to aim for.
Yeah.
You've got to know what you're aiming for, right? You've got to know what you're building.
Yeah,
Like, you can't, I mean, you can. And
Yeah.
if you do that, then absolutely go for it. But like, you don't buy a box, paint it, and then have it, and then buy, oh, I like them, I'll buy another box, paint it, and have it if you're wanting to play competitive games.
exactly.
Like,
Yeah,
if you're just a collector, then yeah, absolutely. Or
Yeah.
if you're just like, oh, they're cool, I'll buy them and paint them. Like,
Yeah.
that's what people do. People
Yeah.
that purely paint for the sake of painting. But if you're looking at how can I play this competitively or even semi-competitively, just
Yeah.
like how can these like stand a chance at my local against
Yeah.
not Reese, but anyone else but Reese.
yeah, exactly.
Because Reese will dominate.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what you bring.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You want to know, like, if I bought all this, I can build it now and start playing games immediately.
Yeah.
And then in my time, paint it as I go. Now that's not the reality. That's the hope and the expectation. But you can't do the same when you buy a box. Everyone's like, buy a box, paint it, and when you finish, reward yourself by buying a box. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, cool, but that's a year before I get to play a game.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, but if the game's pending, maybe you'll do it faster. I'm like, yeah, but at my absolute best, where I take all of my free time, we're talking 4 months max, and where's that motivation if I know it's so far away before I can
Yeah.
play a game?
But that being said, I guess the point was buying models painted and buying more. But
Yeah.
like, yeah, I think but then your pitfall is you buy even if it's half that, 1,000 points,
Yep.
right? And you can play your game
Yep.
unpainted.
Yeah.
You're getting your end result right there,
Yeah, exactly.
the game,
Yeah,
and then you've got no need to paint them.
correct.
Only whatever want that you can summon at the time.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
so-
exactly right. What a great analysis.
Thank you.
But that's what I mean. How do I fix it? Because, like, you're right. I'm
Can't
like,
do.
the end result for me is playing the game. Well, and playing with a beautiful army is something I really want to do, but it's
Yeah.
secondary
Yeah.
because I love playing the
Playing
game.
the game. Yeah.
And then, so what I'll do is I'll buy X amount of points. I'll play a game with it.
Yep.
Have my end result, and then I'll probably sit down once and I'll paint exhaustingly for 6 hours in a row or whatever.
Yeah.
And finish a unit of 5 and go, that looks fantastic.
But it
I'm
took me
super
6
happy.
hours.
It took me 6 hours, and then I look up at the rest of the army, and I'm like, damn, I just can't see that
60
going.
hours more here to go.
And now I'm exhausted. I've spent all this
Yep.
time learning the rules. I played the game
Yep.
twice, 3 times with them. I painted this small unit. And then I'm just like, oh, what's with this over here? Oh, a different army.
Yeah. New system.
Well, they're easy to paint. But I can't fund them. I have no money, so I got to sell these. Well, what have I lost, really? If I sell them for 30% less than retail, I got to play a few games and paint some models. Great. And the cycle carries on.
It's a vicious cycle.
So save me from myself, homies, please. Please.
No one can save you.
No one can save me.
If you can't save yourself, you are doomed.
You know what? You're right. And Rad analyzed me well ages ago.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, really got no self-control. And I was like, you know what? You're absolutely right. I've never learned self-control.
Yep.
And so when I see something I want it, and before we started recording, I said, what time's Guff open to? Because I fully intended to go by there and buy the Combat Patrol of Grey Knights. Why?
It's not happening.
I have Grey Knights, unfinished.
Do they have it?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's got everything I need in it, too.
Took a time, dude.
All right, anyways, it's been great. This is the Hobby Hobby Podcast. Patreon, buy us money, and see you later.
Buy us money.
Buy us money.
Yeah, dude. I get that. Like, I've been leaning away from Games Workshop in general.
Yeah.
And I've been looking at all these other miniature manufacturers and systems, miniature agnostic games and stuff like that.
Yeah. And they're also
And
good for parsecs.
They are great for parsecs. Anything is good for parsecs.
Anything is
if
good
you're
for parsecs.
brave enough. Yeah, I'm just like there's still a lot of desire for miniatures and rules and terrain and stuff like that. But I feel like because we're not pigeonholed into one particular thing, like if it works, like I'm looking at things now and I'm like, how many systems can I get out of that one?
You're
model
going
kit?
value for kits.
Oh yeah.
You're like-
if I can get 2 systems plus, I'm in.
I can just
I'm
see
all
that
for it.
meme where the guy's slapping the car and he's like, you can fit so many X in there.
Yeah.
And you buy a box of something, I'm like, I can fit so many systems in there.
Exactly, dude.
Yeah.
You know,
you're
like,
spanking that box of Prussians like, I could
Yeah.
fit sludge in there.
it fits so much sludge in
Yeah.
historicals or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yep. Alternate history survival games.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. And it's funny because when I buy Games Workshop stuff, I think of that as well.
Yep.
But then the reality is, we've said this before, it's such because it's so.
Yeah.
They've tried. I mean, they want it to be so
Unique.
unique.
Yeah.
That you struggle to put Grey Knights in parsecs or whatever because all you can see is the Games
Yeah.
Workshop IP. And
But that's the same thing with Star Wars. I
Yeah.
can't look at a stormtrooper and I can't see generic sci-fi soldier. That's
Yeah.
a stormtrooper, no matter what
Yeah, that's
language
true.
you speak, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like I can't look at that and go, oh yeah, I can use that in you could use it in parsecs, but
you can
but
use
like,
anything in parsecs. But yeah.
I can't physically do that. I can't do that with
Yeah.
Space Marines, and I can't do that
Yeah.
with like so many things, right?
You're right. It probably is more on an as model basis.
Yeah,
Because
but Games Workshop have the I think the majority of models where you like
easily identifiable.
that's that. You could identify it with your eyes closed.
Yeah.
You know.
That's it.
Like,
Oh,
Sorry,
sorry, Churchy. Yeah, because Star Wars Rebels can kind of fit into a lot of different things.
Yeah.
But so could like Chaos Cultists.
yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely. Yep.
or things more generic.
Yep.
Like gene stealers we use in other things and don't sort of really see them as gene stealers in
Yeah.
that context. So
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
it's probably just that they have so many identifiable models because we are so in that scene.
Yeah.
But you're right. I'll never put a stormtrooper in parsec. Ugh. Ugh. Disgusting.
Unless maybe you painted it a different color.
I don't even know then, dude. I don't even know then. I had one more thing. What was I going to Google before? Oh, wait, never mind. It was the green brand.
Something about there, but like
Yeah.
Kill Team, right, is
Yeah.
something that we've tried to get into. We got into it before Kill Team was a Kill Team. Well, when it was re-released. Remember Shadow War Armageddon?
Yes, I do.
It was kind of like Necromunda cross Kill Team.
I loved it. I loved it so much.
It was good. That was a box that I missed out on, and I wish I hadn't have.
Yeah.
Because it had so much terrain in it, and the first Kill Team box as well. Both of those.
I bet we can find the Shadow War Armageddon box.
You reckon?
I
I bought the rulebook separately for like $70 at the time.
Now, didn't that have everything we needed in it, like
Yeah.
including the unit stats and everything?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it did.
I only remember ever playing out of one book, and we just, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, I'm
think
sure
it
it
must
did.
have,
Oh, we
yeah.
used Battlescribe too.
Oh,
But,
of course, yeah.
But yeah, Kill Team, like we just haven't played it. Like
Yeah, we've mentioned it
we've got
a little bit.
Octarius.
Shadow War Armageddon.
How much is it going for on eBay?
It's on Fish Pond for...
What is Fish
I
Pond?
don't know. I don't know, man. I'll be honest, I wouldn't buy it, but it's... oh, here we go. 314 plus 110 delivery because it's from
Wow.
the US.
Yeah, yep.
They're looking at about 400 to 500 bucks.
No.
Harvey's? I don't even know what... It's just got a picture of the box.
Stop enabling me.
It might just be the actual box. Or it's, $740 on Fish Pond, brand new sealed. doesn't have heaps of stuff in there, to be honest, man.
Didn't it? Oh, I thought it did. I thought it had heaps of terrain.
It had good terrain. It had this big thing there.
Yeah, the forge thing.
It looks like it's got 2 kill teams. I don't know what they are.
Yeah, Orcs and Space Marines, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, okay.
Because Armageddon was the planet
probably why I didn't get it.
sieged by Orcs.
Right. Orcs versus Space Marines. So it's Octarius. Really?
Well, I mean,
Well.
this was Deathcore of Krieg.
Anyways, yeah. So we played Shadow War Armageddon. Loved it.
We did. We played it a few times.
Kill Team came out. We played that a fair chunk.
Yeah. The first like re-release.
Yeah.
Because it was a thing back like before our time.
Sure.
I think most things are. Nothing's new.
No. So I guess the first, like the version of Kill Team before the newest version of Kill Team
Yeah.
was the one we played.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sort of got released maybe around 7th edition, during 7th edition.
Yeah, about that. Yeah.
We played that a ton. That was probably one of our main games.
It was because we were like, it's 40k, but it's quicker.
It's quicker, smaller. You can play it with...
quicker.
Wasn't it? No, it wasn't quicker. It was the illusion. But we often played with multiple people, which was great.
Yeah.
I remember we played with Blair once, and Churchy, and
We
Stu.
did play with Blair,
and
didn't we?
We played with
Yeah.
everyone, yeah. And it was great, because it was great gateway. You could just bring your mates in and be
Yeah.
like, you got 5 models.
Yeah.
You know, these are the rules. And they'd be
Yeah.
like, oh, yeah, sweet. So, but, yeah, we just haven't touched the new one.
Nah.
And part of the reason I think that I was reminded of why is that it's a different rule set that we have to learn. Once we're over that hurdle, we're sweet.
Yeah.
Got all the terrain, all the models, dope. But you've got the core rulebook here in front of us, and I was looking through it for the unit stats.
They ain't in there.
They're not in there.
I think it's like the Deathcore and the Orcs are in there.
Oh, really?
If they are.
Yeah, sure.
Or they're in a separate book in the box, but like
And it's just-
nothing's in there, dude.
Yeah, I mean, and it was just like $84 for this soft cover 140-page rulebook,
Yeah.
which has sections in it that explains like Tyranids, and it has half a page of Tyranids,
Yep.
and it says the bestial horrors. Like it gives a little synopsis of what the
But
Tyranids
it's got
are,
a photo.
and it's got a photo of the Tyranids. And this is the exact section that if they wanted to sell one book, they would just have the stats
They have all the stats. Yeah.
with one little picture next to it saying, or
Yeah.
like one little synopsis of what. But anyway, so instead of $80, you're spending $160 on books.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I don't know, like obviously you've got the core book. We're
Yeah.
never going to buy the compendium.
No.
We will just download the rules.
Pirate it.
Well, Battlescribe or Wikipedia or whatever it takes, because $80 just to play. $160 is what they're saying you need to play
Yes.
this small, easily accessible game.
This small, easily accessible game for $160.
Yeah, assuming you already have all the models.
Yes.
And I'm just not okay with that. I don't know, call me crazy.
But Fox, it is small and easily accessible.
Were the indexes
Only going to cost you $180.
were the indexes not this size for $40?
Absolutely, and that's like a soft cover. Like
Yeah, it's got color, and yeah, they put stuff in here so that it feels full, where they could have instead replaced it with stats.
Yeah.
So that you could have run these kill teams just straight out of this one book. I mean, yeah, just not a big fan, but I do love that kill team exists.
Yeah.
and I think this rule set is super tight, and I like all the content in this book that is rules.
yeah,
I love all that. It's just great, but like, just 2 books? It's crazy. Seems crazy to me. It's just 2 books. I'm okay when it's 40k and it's like, hey, buy the big rule book and your codex.
yeah.
But I mean, yeah. But kill team?
Kill team.
Kill team?
Kill team.
Your accessible option?
Yeah.
Doesn't feel very accessible.
No.
If we're not accessing it.
Yes.
And we are already in the hobby.
We usually access.
We do.
Things.
We access a lot of things.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I'm sure we were talking to Churchy before the cast about it, and he was just like, "Hey, telling me $300 to get into their accessible thing.
Yeah.
By the time you buy the 2 kill books, the
Kill
2
books.
books,
Yep.
kill team, and just like a few contrast paints and the stuff you need.
Brushes.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a
Yeah.
lot before you get hours out of it that equal
adds
what
up.
3 video games would give you. So,
Yeah.
anyways,
Yep. Anyways.
but
How did we get here?
I do want to play this.
Yeah.
I do want to play it.
We'll play it.
We got the book.
The book.
And I want to see how my little Kroot go.
Nice.
Um,
I might play Chaos.
maybe I'm just salty that I was hoping to come here and read through and how to build a war band or whatever it's called, a kill team,
Probably true.
and it's not here.
Nah.
It ain't here. You're
I
like,
mean,
oh, got the.
You can learn how to make it orc kill team in there.
Oh, there you go.
Maybe. I don't know.
I'll just do everything counts as. We'll do everything counts as orcs and space marines.
Deathcore, dude.
Oh, sorry. Deathcore.
Sorry.
Sorry. Deathcore would be great in Parsecs.
That would be great in Parsecs.
So, yeah, I need you to help me fight off buying more armies. Not just you, because you're only one man and this is a tall order. But let us know in the YouTube comments.
Yep.
In the Discord, jump in there. Please, help me fight this battle. I want to play Heresy. I'm never going to. I want to paint Heresy. I'm never going to.
No.
Help me not buy that box, because I'm going to.
No, you're not.
And no. And help me not buy. What else is coming out? Something else? Something else big.
I don't know.
Oh, there's a heap of like combat patrols that were announced like last year that still haven't come out, like the Gene Steel Cult one and stuff.
Oh, yeah, but...
Just help me not buy anything ever again.
Dude, just don't.
Oh,
It's easy, dude. Just don't.
we've done it.
You're cured.
I'm cured. Oh, I was rough one there. Thank you. Thanks for seeing it through. You're amazing.
I'm hearing you, though.
Yeah.
I'm hearing you. It is so easy. Like, you know, like everything you look at, you go, like, it's so easy to imagine
Yeah.
buying it, collecting it, painting it, and playing it, right?
Yeah.
It's like a little pipe dream.
Yeah.
You see that and you go, oh, yeah. And you go, you're like, you know, you look up and you close your eyes and you go, oh, yeah.
Yeah, I
You
can
just
see myself playing with a fully painted 2,000 points of Grey Knights or Heresy, or
Yep.
I can see myself at a Heresy tournament where it's vibing and everyone comes up, they're like, cool army, man, and you're like winning and all these girls come up and they're like, oh, you're so handsome with your Heresy army, and then everyone claps and everyone's like, hey, man, never buy beers again, you're so awesome because of your cool Heresy army. Yeah, you get that too. Yeah. Everyone has that in their head. and then Games Workshop's like, hey, here's a cool Heresy box. And you're like, well, that's a start.
Yep, that'll get me in.
Yeah, that'll get me in. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but surely we're not crazy. So if you're listening to, well, we probably are.
A little bit.
But if you're listening to this episode and you've got any advice, if you can relate, let us know.
Yep.
What do you think about 2 books for $160 just to play a game? You tell us.
Yep.
Is that good? I don't
Miss
know.
me with that.
Is it bad?
Miss me with that.
Miss either, or do you love that? Are
Yep.
we being crazy? Are we being stupid? Is that just like cost of living?
We are stupid and crazy, but I think that's accurate.
And yeah, so just hit us up. This podcast was built on a hope that we could build a community. Although we are the hobby homies with each other, we want more homies
Absolutely.
because we get sick of each other. We actually live here in the studio
In this
together.
one room.
Yeah, it's been 84 years, and I can still smell the fresh Shane.
Real fresh.
The microphones have never been used. So let us know. Let us know if you can help us at all with our FOMO.
Yep. Join the Discord. You can find links on hobbyhomies.com. Leave a note in there. Leave a
Leave a note.
Leave a
Leave a
note.
note. Open
Leave
notepad.
a comment in the comments.
Leave a note
maybe?
in the comments. Dear diary.
I'm thinking about work again.
Yeah.
Doing the notes on the job.
Leave a note. If you've got any ideas for Shane's truck and what he can implement in there.
How can we make it better?
Yeah. And what do
Maybe
you
we
think
can get
counts
a
as...
gaming table in there? Got a big truck, but there's
Kill
room.
Team sized.
Oh, easy, dude. In the center, like the middle seat folds down.
Wait, sorry. You
That's not
can't.
Churchy's microphone.
You can't because you don't have the second book, so...
Oh, yeah, okay.
Or any of the other 3 books. I didn't even talk about the $80, what is it, the mission-based books?
We don't need to
Octarius
talk about
and-
that.
Maybe just like a display cabinet, have kind of like a model display section. You know?
Absolutely.
bad idea. I'm just
it's
worried
a
about
horrible
all the
idea.
glass.
What do you mean it's not a bad idea? Everything about it is bad. You hit a speed bump, you just hear the... Yeah.
Broken glass everywhere. Okay.
You're right.
Join the
Hobbyhomies.com.
Discord. Hobbyhomies.com.
All that stuff.
Like, subscribe, all that nonsense. You guys
Paint
know.
the like button blue.
Grey. Once it's clicked, it goes from red to grey.
Does it? I don't know. I've never liked a video. I thought it was blue.
Oh, I'm thinking about the subscribe button.
Paint the subscribe one grey. Strip it. Strip the paint off it. Strip the paint off the subscribe button.
Check out Bingeworthy Breakdown. They are a podcast under the Hobby Homies Network. We're talking about Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Cool.
Started their season 2, so check that out. Kate and Caitlin. And of
I thought you
course,
stuttered, but you said Kate and Caitlin.
Kate and Caitlin.
Caitlin.
Kate and Caitlin. And check out our Patreon too. From as little as $2 a month, you can get early access to videos. And you get your entry to your own private Patreon giveaway.
Yeah, your super secret private giveaway. And it helps Shane put food on the plate for his rabbit.
Yep, he eats food. As always, thank you to our patrons. Got Burnsy, Whack, Fallen Dinosaur, MJ, Lethal, Moose, Penny, Gridlock, and Battle Maps Jack.
Got Elko, Churchy, Rad, Oliver, Hockers, Aggro, Foggy, Bravo 1-4, and Big Roach.
I see you did there. You swooped him around.
Yeah. I got to. Thank you all so much for your continued support.
Absolutely. Over the last 2 and a bit years.
Insane.
It's crazy.
Absolutely insane. The amount of money you've given us is more than we'll ever deserve, and we appreciate that. We recognize that.
I saw how much Final gave us, and I don't want him to know.
Yeah, don't.
Final, don't add it up.
Final?
Please don't add it up.
It's a sum, and we appreciate it.
Yep.
Absolutely.
So at least 2 books.
You know what? We shouldn't complain. We could have easily bought these books if we were just fiscally more responsible.
Of course.
Final, thank you for the Kill Team books.
Buy so many armies.
Yeah, well,
That's true.
you're right.
We'll see you guys in the next one. Hooroo.
Peace.
Big up to the boys, Fox and Shane. Set your minds free, no locks and chains. Do what you love.